Hey you planty peeps, welcome to NichesPlants. My name is Kanisha, also known as Niche, and on this channel we talk, live and love plants. So if that's your thing, please do subscribe and hit that bell button. I know, again, I've said this before, but it's like 67% of you are coming back because my analytics are telling me, but you haven't subscribed. I'd really appreciate if you would, because I'm assuming you like the content because you're here again. So please do that. On this video, we are talking Re-Pon with me, episode 2. Now, I did the first one not last week, 2 weeks ago. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that here so you can watch that. I've basically repotted some of my plants into pond. They've not been in pond before. So in this video, we are just reviewing, seeing how they're doing, if there's been any changes, any developments, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I've learned about pond this week or things that I've experienced. So let's get to it. So this is Royce. I know everyone likes Royce, wanted to see him. He's just wanting to sleep, aren't you, Baba? Okay, you can sleep, it's fine. Hey guys, all right, it's time to do the draw for reaching 1,000. Thank you all for your support once again. So you can see I've got those who've entered the giveaway here. So we've got 1 to 12, and I'm going to just go for the first random number generator service. Okay, that is not what we want. So, all right, let's go for this one. All right, so we've got number 1, and we're going to number 12 and generate number 4, and that is Pimp. Congratulations, you are the winner of this prize draw. Please do get in touch via the comments or hit me up on IG, and we can work out which one you would like. If Pimp doesn't get back to me within the week, then we'll do a follow-up. And also, I should say, the runner-up is number 6, Michelle Henderson. So okay, we'll give Pimp a week. If we hear nothing from that, then Michelle, then you'll be the runner-up. All right guys, thanks, congrats again. The Anthurium crystallinum. So as you can see from last week, it's not done. I'd say these parts have got more brown. Nothing I'm worried about. I think they're just kind of drying off, but I somewhat feel like this leaf might go. This plant, as I said before, will get a new leaf and then kind of kill off the previous leaf, but this one might last, depending. It's just I'm loving the fact that this new leaf is so much darker. Like, look at that, it's beautiful. So it's doing well. It's not got any yellow spots, and I love with this crystallinum that the edging is red. Look at that, oh, bit of moss there, but it's just so gorgeous. So it's done really well. I would say that it's happy. If we look at the base, all is well, and the roots are doing okay. See, there we go. They're searching around. They seem to be happy. Yeah, all good. Not really much to say on this one. I would say, with pond generally, as I've been looking at it, you know, people say, or some people have said, once it needs to be watered, you'll know because the stones will be a lot lighter than when you've watered it, which I expected. I thought, yeah, that would make sense. However, that was not really the case for me. I looked at them day 5, day 6, and I was like, they still look kind of wet. Plus we had a lot of condensation in the pots. I know there was moisture in there, but I didn't know if it was really dry. Just by looking at it. However, like usual, when I have my plants, if I have moss on the top, I'll feel the moss, and if the moss is a bit dry, then I know it's near enough time to start watering it again. And that was definitely true for my Anthurium. Now with my Anthurium debulus, it's done okay. It's seemed to like it, hasn't kicked up a fuss. It's been all good. Now again, I wasn't sure when to water the moss. Not the moss, sorry, the pond, because in looking at it, it looked like that the whole time. And sorry if you can hear Roy scratching in the background. We'll wait for him to finish. You're right over there. So with that, I didn't really know, because as it looks now, that's how it's looked the whole week / kind of 8-9 days. Now I did water this yesterday, so to be honest, I thought it was actually going to look like really dry, like white stone dry, but it didn't. And I'm thinking, because it's in the greenhouse, because it's quite humid, it maybe will always look that way and won't look really dry. But Debulus here which I've named Ade because Anthurium, take the A from that. Debulus, I thought AD and I thought maybe AD, and then I thought Debulus is D, so maybe just Ade. So maybe I'll call him Ade or AD, depends. Let me know which one you like. He then started to droop, and really drooped like all the way here, but excuse the nails, drooped like all the way here, which I thought, okay, definitely now you need watering. And that was on day 9. I did suspect on day 7/8 that I might need to water it, but I was a bit like, I'm not sure. Then I saw him droop on day 9 and I was just like, yeah, I should have watered you like day 7, day 8 the latest. However, again, when I had the moss there, the moss was a little damp, but a little dry, a little damp. So we've got a new root here. You can see that wasn't like that last week at all, and you can see it's quite fresh because the tip is green. Sorry, excuse the nails, but that's obviously loving life, and obviously the moss is helping with that, so we're just going to keep that as it was. And also right down here, another root growing, which again wasn't there last week, so that is great. It's happy, it's doing its thing. And I also think I'm going to get another leaf coming out of here soon. Look, here it is. Obviously, you know, last week I said I wanted all the green to go from this leaf. That's obviously taking place. The second leaf, there we go, it's pretty much, the green is going. I'm going to leave that to start. However, dun, 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 look what we got. We got a little cutie come through. You know when I said, is that a leaf? Is it a leaf? We got a leaf forming here. So it had the sheath, that was the top or the spike that we saw, and now that's poked through, and it's actually wonderful, really, really beautiful. And I can't tell you how pleased I am, literally. Look at that. Look at that. So the fact we have growth, this plant is fine, all will be well. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I will take this leaf off because there's no need for it to be here, so let's do that. So with this, what I'm going to do is basically go to the base and pull the leaf off. Now it's this one that I'm taking off here, so I'm literally just going to move a bit of the stones. And that's what we've got. And gently, there we go. It wanted to come off, and that was easy. And then as we look inside, you can see that's what it looks like. Just there. So yeah, we're all good. We're all fine there. So all is good with that. I will leave that so really, bruv. So that's this little one, doing well. Obviously we don't expect to see roots yet because they were tiny, but I'm sure they're doing fine because this one is developing. So as I said before, we'll leave that green to get back into that leaf, and then we'll take that off when needed. So that today, guys, a little update. So for me, taking away from the lessons of this week is that the pond might not look totally stone dry because it is in the greenhouse and there is humidity, so it'll still be a little wet and there'll be moisture within the containers. However, Ade has shown me, Ade being my Debulus, AD, that by day 9 they need to be watered, so really I should water them anywhere between day 7 and day 8. I hope this has been useful, and I'll see you in 2 weeks for the next update. And until then, dare to dream, live to grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Sorry guys, just quickly, I was putting this crystalline back. As you can see, this one's, you know, a lot darker, the beauty. So I pulled back that sheath and saw this little spike, and I thought, wait, is that another crystallinum leaf coming through? Maybe, because that was just to that point there where you can see that first little ridge, that bump, that was basically closed, and now this bit looks like it's growing another leaf for me. So where that top is, you can see that first ridge that was closed before and nothing was coming out of it. So with this here, it looks like another leaf will be coming. That's exciting. We'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks.